When I say the biggest names in football on Triple M, they are, no doubt about that, but also big men, Purple. Let's have a look at the size of them. You've got the big power forwards in Chief and, of course, Gaz. Then you got the big Duke, of course, All-Australian ruckman and a monster. And then you got the two of us. Presence, but in other ways. Adam Hamilton has been good enough to join us on Triple M Footy. Adam, welcome to you, by the way, from tab.com.
Yeah, great to be on board this year again with you boys, and a lot to look forward to. Plenty of betting action heading into this first round.
Well, I'm going to ask you all about that, but before we get to that, I'm going to ask you another question, and that is, I had a little bird tap me on the shoulder and say that, now I need to let the people know out there, Duke, that yes, Adam's a man who has gone charged, really, for the last 15 to 20 years of his life, once the sun goes down.
After hours type of operator,
with
is he?
No regard for himself or anyone else, has just gone nuts.
I'm told very good overseas too, Jim.
Yep.
Jim,
doesn't matter where he is, what he does, he just goes.
What you're saying, Jim, is that we've finally got a betting man who fits into this demographic very nicely.
No, of course he does.
Real smooth operator.
What I hear
Why
is
he hangs out with Warrior, I'm not sure.
No, I don't know.
That's a concern.
Well, clearly he's been speaking out of school, Warrior.
His last 6 days, as I hear, are almost career best. Anyway, we're going to hold on to you, Adam.
You don't do a market on the spoon, do you, or do you?
Yeah, we do have a market on the spoon. GWS obviously favourite. I'll tell you, there's been a lot of support for the Bulldogs to get the spoon.
Oh, no.
Very heavily back.
I'm not sure I like your tone. Bit of a smart ass.
There's more of this to come. Don't worry.
Adam, what about your favourite bar in Las Vegas?
Very hard to be pure at Caesars.
I've got a lot of sources in Vegas that tell me you go great over there. Absolute star.
Before we ruin this man's
reputation. My favourite away ground.
Tab.com.au is the place to go if you want to have a bet. But what you need to sort out is the quaddie on a Saturday, man. That is your priority. The Saturday afternoon quaddie is a priority. What are you about, Warrior?
I think Spud's onto that.
Oh, right. That's right.
It's in good hands then.
Right,
it's my understanding. A lot of people ask with Adam how he has been such good mates with Purple. I think, and I've certainly experienced this in my trip, Chief, when you are a good-looking setup, you like to take something not as good with you just to make sure, Garry, that you're nicely positioned. And I think that's what Adam's done over the trip.
I tell you for a fact,
just on that, when I go, I like having someone who'll stay the whole night and drink, not run off.
No.
Jim,
that is true.
Every champion weight for age star has a stable pony. Just the little raggedy thing that just tags in behind the company.
Teaser gets out. Don't worry.